Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry it's been a while, but I'm going to be doing a makeup look with you today. And I want it to be like purpley, kind of autumny makeup look. So I haven't used this palette in ages, and it's Charleane Hill Bling Boss, and it has these colours in it. So I want to create something like that. I do have lots of other products that I'm going to use, especially new products as well that I have bought. I'm not going to use all new products, but I'm going to use some new products. So I'm just going to bring my mirror forward, and I'm going to wear lashes, probably a liner as well, because I feel like this deserves a liner. And I might use some tape as well. No, actually I'm going to use my shadow shields. My shadow shields I'm going to use is because I feel like that's going to be really good. If you're wondering what this thing is here, it's a mirror. I need to use it. I've used these quite a lot lately because I don't have any wipes, and I think I'm going to buy wipes later in the month, so that's going to be fine, like face wipe. I'm just using these just because they're just handy, and these are going to catch any fallout that I will have during the product. But now I'm going to take a thing. I'm just going to take a little bit of drink. I love this tumbler so much. It's a very good tumbler. I like it. I want to try the Stanley Cup tumbler, but that is hella expensive. I think it's like 30-40 quid, and that was like 19 something that I paid for, 19 pounds something that I paid for. So I always use eye base. This is from Revolution Ultimate Eye Base. I Prime It in Light. I did use the P. Louise, but the P. Louise, when the P. Louise like goes out of date, it kind of goes oily, kind of sweat out and get a little oil in there. So I was like, yeah, that's done for. And I did have that one for a long time. The P. Louise, the eye primers that you do get last a while because you only use a little bit, which I think is really good. That is good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one eye on camera and one eye off camera. The reason I'm going to do that is just to save a little bit of time, but it's going to be good. So I've just brought you closer as well to check out my eye look. I'm going to pat this as well, just because it's going to look very nice. And I just pat it up because I just want it to be dried and tacky. I'm going to use a little bit more if I pat out anything else. So I'm going to use this palette. This palette is the Charleane Hill Bling Boss 4 palette that she did, and this is one of them. So this is Bling Boss. I like all the colours. I'm concentrating on this one and probably on this one up here, like the two shimmers that I want to use on these two. I do like more purpley shades, and I want to use like the purpley shades here. So we've got this one and this one. And we do have a little ready one. I don't use that. I want to concentrate on the purples. And what I'm going to do is just going to get it brushes this. This is the more of the Charleane Hill in the JH32. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Rockstar colour at the bottom, just because I feel like that's going to be the thing. You tap it off and then you just going to pop it into the crease. This is very purple. I will darken this up as well. It's just a very light purple, which I actually love. So this is going to be like a, you know, a transition shade. See how these blend out as well, because I do remember people like, these don't blend out very well, they're not very good. At the minute, there's no skipping, there's no patchiness, they're just really good. That is an actual really nice colour. I'm doing it lightly, so I'll just get the base of it first. I'm going to try Mystic now. I'm going to try Mystic on the same brush. This little thing, I'm going to pop it into the thingy. And then, oh, this shade is perfect because it's deeper. I'm just going to, you know, put it around here. Okay, yeah, this shade is so beautiful. It is a darker purple, but it's so beautiful. I think I'm going to do a round eye today, probably with a little bit of a kick out. I do like this palette. That palette, it looks really nice and beautiful. Let me just see if I can, you know, blend it out a little bit more. Wow, that is beautiful. I actually like that palette. I'm going to take a little bit of Buried Treasure, this sparkly one. Just want to mix them two together just to make sure it gets a little bit more darker. I'm just going to get my brush that I used to blend out. I'm just blending this out. That's the darkness I do want, just because it's a nice base. Oh, that is really nice. Let me just clean off some of this brush. Oh, that is dark, but I do like the darkness. I do like that. I like how this is going so far. There was a little skippiness with the purple, but purples are hard to make. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get a NYX glitter primer. And the reason I'm going to get a NYX glitter primer is because I want to pop that in this bit right here. So I can lay down the deep purple and then lay down bright purple on top. So this NYX glitter glue will last forever as well because it's that good. I need to buy an updated one as this as well. And I'm just going to pop it on the eye. I mean, this NYX lip glue is really good. You can use it on your lips as well, which I never thought you could, but you can use it on your lips. I just want to pop it above my thing a little bit so people can see it as well. I want it to be like vampy and fally, if you know what I mean. I'm going to take a brush like this. I'm going to take this gem colour. This gem colour looks stunning. It's that colour that I am loving. Oh, that colour is beautiful. I'm just popping it on my brush and tapping off the excess. Yeah, that colour is beautiful. Then we're going to take the colour that had the darkness on. I'm just going to pop it in. But I'm going to use the other side. I might take bling. Oh, ballsy. Let's see. Bling's like that. Like that. And ballsies. Oh, oh, I do like lip blings. Very, very thingy. Ballsies a bit more purpley. I'm gonna take Bling Bling because that is so good. I'm gonna take Bling Bling. It's the ballsy. Take Bling Bling. I'm just gonna pop. Oh, oh my god. Oh yes. But oh, I'll take a little bit ballsy. See how that would go on top. Oh wow. Wow, that is gorgeous. I'm just going to use this brush just to blend. I think that dark colour is fine, but I should have just done like top with purple. Oh, that is beautiful. Like, look at it. You still see the purple, but you see this bling. I put bling and ballsy together because they're just beautiful. I'm going to put some liner now. And the liner I'm going to put on is the NYX Vivid Matte, which I absolutely love. This is currently new. And I'm going to put some eyeliner on because I feel like eyeliner for this is perfect. This eyeliner does dry down matte. Oh, wow, yeah. Let me just dry it. Because this one you need to dry just because it will transfer if you don't try it. See what I mean? Transfer a little bit if you don't let this dry. So I can't open my eye for a bit. Look at that eyeliner is. It's so beautiful. I love it. It's just a gorgeous colour. I'm liking where this is going. I'm liking the bling. So I'm going to go off camera and do my other eye, and then my eyebrows will be done as well, and then we come back for the face. So I've done my eyes. So these are my lashes that I've done. These are the Ardell AD lashes in 9952, which is all good. So these are they're on clearance. Can't get them in Superdrug anymore because they're on clearance, and once they're gone, they're gone. Now for the face. So what I'm going to do is put a primer on, and we're going to pop on the Avocado Potters primer, and that's from the Beauty Crop, and it minimises pores, which it does. I can guarantee that it does. It's such a good primer to put on. Minimise your pores. This is a good primer to put on. The other one is like the El Putty primer, which I had to throw away because I used it all up. I used the El Putty primer all up. I was like, bloody hell. Project 10 pan is kind of going not very good. Like, I'm using products like, my California product was gone. Is gone. Is actually gone. I should have showed you it before I got rid of it, but it was gone. El Putty primer, they're gone as well. My putty blushes are gone as well. Should have showed you them. I keep forgetting to like show you the stuff that I've done, but I'm not. For some reason, I was like, oh, I've done it, whatever. So that's all it is the eyeshadow thing that I got. I need to go back and see what I've actually got. Thing is, the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter that I still have. I've just popped on the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Primer, which I absolutely love this primer. This primer is so stinking good. I'm going to put on the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation, and I'm going to pop it on with this Dot Beauty Solid Foundation brush. This is really good. If you ever want a foundation brush, this is the brush to get. It's £10, but it is worth the money. You don't use a lot of product either, which is fantastic. So just popping it on face and watch this. Look at that, it's so good. Like, this foundation brush is the bomb, and you don't get any streaks with it at all. Like, it's so good. And I like this foundation as well because it's a light coverage, but it's really nice as well. Very nice, light coverage, love it so much. And what I do like about this is I can get this into the corners of my nose. Just struggle sometimes, especially this side. Such a good product. I love it. I'm going to be wearing a wig today as well, so that'll be in the final, so you can see me with the wig on. But yeah, I absolutely love that. The foundation I absolutely love because it's just a really nice foundation to use. Because as you can see, I've already done my brows. My brows I've already done. Like, I want to do my brows, you know. And this is so easy. Like, you can just pop it in. You still have to be careful, but it's such a good way just to go round your brows. I've got a pumpkin in that because autumn's coming. Autumn's coming, it's here. We got pumpkin spice lattes in Starbucks. We have maple stuff. We have, oh, I can't wait to I need to find my pumpkin wreath that I have and put that up because I love that pumpkin wreath. And then a bronzer I want to use, which is entirely new, which is such a good product to use. I love it. It is the Beauty Crop Juice Pot bronzer. Now, I've got the Pink Honey BBF cream bronzer, and that is a fantastic product as well, but I do like this product. It's liquidy, but it blends out really nicely. It blends out like a dream. It's so good. It's so pretty when you blend it out. And I blend it out with a Morphe X Jack and Hill JHO8 brush. This is a small brush, but it's perfect to do your contour with, for your bronzer with. So I'm just popping something. Just to let you know, I'm going to show you something. Don't be alarmed if you think it's going to dry down. This stuff does not dry down. It's like a texture of liquid, but cream as well. It is that good. I just love the consistency of it. I just love it. It blends out really beautifully. What I'm going to do is start with my chin. As you can see, it just pops on my chin. And blend it up now. Blend it up. And look at that. That's just blended up beautifully. It's blended up beautifully. For some reason I always curve my face because I like to have like a pointy chin. Oh, I didn't put any back here. There we go. Didn't put it back, man. I'm going to blend this up as well. Make the harsh, but you just blend it out with this sponge, with my foundation brush. Oh, so gorgeous. I love it. So we're just going to blend this out now. And you can see it hasn't dried down at all. It's still liquidy. And look at this blend. It's so gorgeous. The way this blends. Look at that blendability. It's so gorgeous. Gorgeously blends out beautifully. And it does go a long way, but it just blends out so beautifully. Just going to do my nose. Now I'm going to do my blush, and I'm going to do a powder brush, but I want to put on this blush. This is Pink Honey X Carrier collab, and the still above them. I don't know if I do a pink under eye today because I don't want to clash with the purple. So I'm going to use this, but I'm going to use a little bit of corrector just under my under eyes, and I'm going to use my concealer with this sponge. It is the Pink Honey Butter Baby Sponge, and it's beautiful. It's shaped like a dishwasher, so it can go underneath your eye. It's so good. So I'm going to pop on Fenty into 310 just to do here. This is very yellow toned. I don't think I care. And then what I'm going to do is just take my sponge and just pop it on. It goes around your eyebrows so easy because it's got that curvature. And then what I'm going to do is just grab a bit of this Radiant Concealer. I'm going to pop it into the corner here. I will use a little bit of the brightener. Playing with makeup is so fun. Play makeup if you haven't played with makeup before. It's shaped like a teardrop because it's absolutely beautiful. See how good that blends out? So I'm going to go the other eye, take the other side. So I'm going to use a little touch of the brightener. Do a tad of it in here. Just a touch. I don't use that much. As you see, it's brightening so much in there. That's what I wanted. My under eyes are brightening, which is nice. I use a bubblegum pink. And this is gorgeous. Like, look at the shade. Oh, I love this shade so much. It's so gorgeous. Just love this shade. I'm going to go with the brush. I'm going to go with this brush. This is the P. Louise 738 brush. And I'm just going to pop this on with my brush and just blend it on up. I'm going to set the under eyes with the bubblegum pink and the brightener, which is up top. And I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this that comes with it. So this is the thing. So it has markings. The reason why it has a line, because that is for blush, that is for your inner corner, and you just pop it on. I'm just going to make sure it's blended. I'm going to set the rest of the face. I want to set the under eyes just because I know what I'm like, you know. Use my Fenty Beauty. I love this powder so much. This palette is such a good one. It is in the shade Butter. There's no flashback. It's got red carpeted approved. Rihanna made this a company. Did this for her company. And I absolutely love it. It just sets everything into place. Bronzer on these are the V bronzer. You guys know. If you don't know, get to know. I love this bronzer so much. And then bronzer I used to have before I even clocked on the V bronzer was the Primark foundation powder in the shade Cinnamon. And I love that because it was a powder foundation and it was still full coverage. So don't look at this. Oh, this is one of my holy grail bronzers. Like, I do have the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, and that is a beautiful bronzer. It's dark, so I use a light hand with it, but I like that shade of bronzer. This bronzer from V, I cannot get enough of it. If I run out of this bronzer, I don't know what I do. That's how much I love a bronzer. I love the bronzer that much that I'm just like, I don't know what to do if this bronzer ever thingied me. I know I'd have to go to my Charlotte Tilbury, but I'd rather refills. This is the I Spy brush, and it's so good for bronzing my nose. It's beautiful for bronzing my nose. Blush I'm going to use is this blush, and this is like a pinky blush. This is Secrecy, and we're going to use that for my blush today. And I'm just going to take some of this, pat it off, and just pop it. Oh my god. This blush is so pretty. This is only £1 from Primark. I don't care if I use a lot. It's so pretty. I'm going to use a highlighter, an oldie but a goodie. This Scythe one, and it's in Cookies and Cream. And I'm going to use this shade right here. This gold shade. Oh my god, I missed. Oh, holy shit. Why did I ever give you up? The lip I'm going to put on, I'm going to use this one, this lip liner. It's from Scythe. I don't have a lip balm because out of date. Oh my god, this colour is so beautiful. Oh yeah, I'm wearing this because it just looks really gorgeous. So I'm just going to pop some highlights on my nose, brow bone, etc. And I'm going to finish the eyes. I'm just going to do the same what I did on the bottom. So guys, this is the wig. This is the final look. And I love this wig. This is Redhead. Didn't realise how good this would go with the eyes, but there you go. But yeah, this is the final look. And I hope that you do enjoy it. The setting sprays I do use is the Hyaluronic X by Revolution. I pop that on first because it gives your skin the hydration back. Then I go with the Olivia Glow Mist Seal and Set because it sets your makeup. And this is like Charlotte Tilbury. This is a dupe for it. And it just sets your makeup. Then I went for the Pore Filter Mattify Mist because it gives you your face matte. Pore Filter, it blurs your pores. This is the final look, and I absolutely love it. So good. I'm going to probably wear this wig all day today.